Hey Royals, I hope you're wearing your Christmas hat the same way I am. Well, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I mean, it is free after all. My name is Kemyamani, aka Old King, and back with another video. Let's roll the title sequence. So, this is a long overdue video because a lot of people have been requesting this video for a very long time. But I did bring it to you guys. But this time around, if you have watched part 1 or part 2 of this video being answering questions that girls have always wanted to ask guys, I know it's a long title. If you've watched part 1 and part 2, you realize that there are new faces here. We don't have Toriso, who, if you've watched the previous vlogs, has fled the scene. And then also we don't have Renee, the host, due to the fact that this time around I have seen the questions, unlike the previous time where I've not actually seen the questions. So if you've watched the 2 previous videos, you know that I've asked you guys to request or give me questions on Instagram this time around. And I have the questions here with me right now. The questions have been submitted by you guys who follow me on Instagram. That part. But as you can see, I'm not alone. I am with left
Wayne,
far left,
Mario,
right, far right,
G-Force.
Yeah, so we're going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have sent in. Some of you all have sent in really personal questions, and I think I should start with one. Just the fire shot.
Just like that.
Just the fire shot. Yeah, Ratom, no, no.
Yeah.
Just the fire shot.
Like, just fire.
What's your body count?
What's
What's your body count?
You said you limited.
Exactly. It's a first question.
Okay.
Who goes first? So the first question: what makes a girl unattractive if you were dating them?
Behavior. You have to choose.
Elaborate.
Like, for example, you meet her, she's this type of nice person. Next time, she's giving you these weird vibes. She like, I don't know. So it's basically saying like another movie. That's some girls.
Which then for me doesn't make sense, because I mean, besides every girl, even us guys, just as we know how to subside it. Yeah.
Now I would say it's attitude.
I don't know who person.
Yeah, attitude. I would say that. It's attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude. Yeah.
That's not an attitude. You know what? I was dating them.
For me, it's insecurity.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. It's a huge turn off, especially when they try to project them onto you. Then they gaslight the whole thing and make it like they blame you for everything you do.
Yeah, low him.
Until like they're trying to make you like they're king like the victim in every situation.
It makes sense.
When
Yeah.
I-
Makes sense at the present.
For me, it's like prioritizing one's life. I want a chick, personally, who knows what she wants when she wants it.
Next question. Why do guys get offended when people in the LGBTIQ plus family hit them up?
Now we start already secretly gay with people. Honestly.
No, that's one.
Yeah, honestly, because like if you know you're not gay, why would now offended?
You shouldn't go for it.
You shouldn't be, bro. Unless you are hiding.
Yeah,
it
being
somehow.
secure, because it's so fun because you're saying what I always say. If you're secure in your sexuality,
Yeah.
when a gay person, a transgender, whoever hits up on you, you take it as a compliment because you're like, oh,
At least I'm attractive to
yes,
other
exactly.
Even the new ones.
We're not
Okay,
in G.
so
For me, I
should
think it goes
just
with, the history, like that has come with gay people and all of that, like especially in the society, when you're gay,
it's a
you're a man.
taboo. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're hit by someone who's gay, it has that thing, what will other people say.
But I feel
Especially
like,
if you entertain it.
Exactly.
That's why like some people get aggressive.
Yeah.
not but I do entertain it because
Because like you're secure in your sexuality, unlike other guys.
also, but for me, I feel like this is what I said in the 2 previous videos, part 1, part 2. Because I always say society actually has determined a lot of things. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, oh, are gay or gay.
Yeah.
So so they always paint you in the same light as the people that you're
So basically,
associated with.
you're saying stereotype.
Basically.
Yeah.
So that's why I say society needs. We as a society, we need to start changing. We need to start changing our mindsets. Because I mean, now imagine. Because Knife always said, oh, also sometimes put yourself in those people's shoes. Imagine when ufasa. Even motori you. One cry, like.
Imagine
For me, that's a great.
imagine they actually
like,
do that.
But like that,
But
some
I
people
know,
approach you differently. Don't approach me with that like,
Oh, you get it.
So,
Like I want to
I want you.
No, look, they already like judged you. They look like
Yeah,
well,
It's about nahani.
and then like whole of us, but when like no, like,
you aim for
it's the
me.
same.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I guess you know my reaction, but more like I guess LGBT community. It's like it's affected by the stigma around gay people.
But then, okay, now, because now you're saying another thing, man. I feel like there's also a hypocritical thing that happens with our society, whereby when a lesbian does that, it's okay, it's accepted, it's
Because
fine.
guys can sexualize.
And then,
guys can sexualize lesbians. Like they can imagine themselves having sex with lesbians.
no, you don't get what I mean. Even when lesbians
I get what you
hit
mean.
up, like hit straight women,
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's okay.
When it's us, do
Yeah.
There's
girl can-
something on top of,
Exactly.
A girl can hit up a girl and it's not okay. But on
it was clean. It was cleansed.
The next question is, do you think girlfriend allowances are a good thing?
Why must I pay you to date me?
It's just like
It's like that. It's like
I'm paying you to do this, and people will paint you as a
Not only
prostitute.
prostituting.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why?
It's like escort.
But also, I'm not against girlfriend allowances. If your partner wanyaka to do
That's
that,
fine.
But like,
do
it's-
it. But
it's
then
really
don't
different.
expect it. Don't expect it. Don't come at me and be like, my previous relationship. Yes,
Yeah.
you are right. Your previous relationship. So for me, like this expectations, because when we as guys start asking that, oh no,
because
we are not mainly enough.
Yeah.
We are
Because, yeah, man.
I get that,
Yeah.
but then we are speaking about equality now. We live in a society whereby we are
Let's
trying.
not
Okay, no, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about
Yeah.
it not happening. We're talking
Yeah.
about the fact that we are trying to move and try to equalize things. So when we say that, then we need to move away from those stigmas now. Men provide, men do whatever. Because if a man choose, like I know a lot of people who are in relationships and the man is sitting there butt ass at home watching the kids. They are the ones who are cooking. The woman is the one who's providing for the family. You understand? You should define what works for a relationship. If you feel like girlfriend allowance, do you? But also, I'm not your father or you go for girlfriend allowance. I ain't your parent to give an allowance. And also, you also agree to date me. Why not want to go for charity? No.
But then remember, but there are some guys they cannot handle a relationship. They handle a relationship by giving that girl money.
no,
Man, that's
but
prostitution.
but also, but when someone gonna about her, but
Because our Netflix subscription in every month is on because first and also okay now speaking about the girlfriend allowances. So now going back to the situation here, for me, there's this thing in town. One hour not school, 1 hour not legend. I go and charge a million. Baka big.
marketing.
No, even business marketing, that means you're selling because hey, can I come Mercedes Benz in any Bluetooth, in any LED wheels, in any they charge you so long because nobody is supposed to unite. It's supposed it's not
Maybe one cow is enough.
yeah, it actually is.
No, but like over the time it has lost its real essence.
Exactly.
Like money,
Lobola was
Money
supposed to
and also but also, you know what, we're also forgetting. No, you know, we are also forgetting that Our parents are in so much debt. It was 10,000. It was a lot back then. I know now, like, but it was a lot. 10,000. Exactly. Sharp. Ring it. DJ, no, like there's a lot.
going on.
The bridesmaids come out, yo, like there's a lot. Come, the airtime I include, but there's a lot of airtime that is no.
That's only clientele about 200.
I include because it also costs. So for me, hey feta, now Renako won't right, that's saying this new trend. Yo, baby, number one capel. Yo, baby. I'm still trying to work to save up for house. Now kids are loan. Sharp. What happens?
That's not military.
Sick. After go bana. So do you understand how this thing of charging
Big amounts.
big amounts? It's
Unless like
it's not logical.
Unless in the investment somehow they give it
How?
back to you.
But like,
Bagasek.
I don't want to look so call about
no, but
because what I didn't tell you about
yeah.
they're not happy because what they overcharge them. They overcharge them these days.
like you said, educated. You're not educated, then what you're forgetting. One of them look at now, Narwa Kuda on visit. Get none of regular. But anyways, let's move to the next question. Why are guys afraid when they're asked about, like, okay, why? Let me rephrase it because how it was asked. Why are guys ashamed about their virginity? Now not generalizing.
Yeah.
We're not saying we are, we're not saying we're not.
I think it has to do with pride.
Yeah. And street
And
cred.
yes,
Yeah. And people around you.
People
Yeah,
around
self-worth.
you.
Yeah.
Especially if like
In society, guys, even besides, like society in general. Like for example, this thing at age. Imagine like how old you expected to already have done it.
was that in 116?
Yeah.
16.
So
Exactly. It's like a shock.
Yeah.
Like group of and respond but not to respond that azanga. So for me, yeah, you're right. Like social factors and stigmas. What's it about? And I always say guys are toxic to each other.
Yeah, guys are
Yeah, toxic masculinity.
Happen if ningekelo wena mfana ondikulumisa wa high plus.
Yeah. So that's why I mean toxic masculinity is also a situation. But also we could address it. But then these things that in men conference when you think motivate, then you get there, you're like, so we need to actually
strategies.
like when under positions.
I'm pretty sure that's what they talk about. We move on, cut that part out.
Nope, I'm not.
You shouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's true.
Okay, now I guess then it goes back to what we said. So it says, why when girls refuse after you refuse to go out on a date or do whatever with you after you have hit up on them, guys get cocky.
I think it's a defense mechanism.
it is.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
Maybe it's not even a defense mechanism. What's it Bashman or Borla?
Yeah.
And if I surface group, I just want to look at.
Yeah,
It's not you and that person. It's
it's on the banyana. Once you send the photo, you go group chatting ya banyana. Then more judge from mole.
But
then also for me, besides a little about judge but for me also, you as a person, you as the I don't know, as a guy all of us. Don't allow that to get into it. Don't allow for a PCR. You claim when I can don't go here. No. Like Honestly, serious no, because like now it becomes toxic.
Disappointment because also before Autumn fast I want to
On
the
the
guys
highway.
never hype. Besides we're not hype. Now group of 7 guys. 7 guys
You see why-
6 of them about hype up or get
Yeah.
that your goal was
Yeah.
They should do that
and
and
then you go fit more that.
And then you gotta go back and you gotta explain that.
That's a great defense mechanism. Now you don't want to look like a pussy to all your guys.
What?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do you see why I not that's why this ones don't get it, but I never give us some because especially if bagar clean.
Yeah.
Nope.
I
I call out. And also
Then
even
like we are disappearing.
yes, and also even when I'm dating, I do John alone. It's my relationship.
Dating part is secretive.
Not being you know,
being
there's a
being
difference between
private.
private and secret. Like wabona hele secret ke ela he kuzo o jola again actually you knowingly
Yeah.
but then privacy is when akazanka I post, right? But then when I'm asked about it, I say okay,
say
yes, I
yes.
am. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also bashimane rato involve muri relationships yeah, it never lasts.
It never lasts.
And also for me,
Here for the fun part.
but
for the
all,
long part.
but also for me, little data for me, it's dating. It's now becoming fiancé. It's marriage. That's why I always look at that bigger picture. So now, because
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be yeah.
Maybe gonna cause a divorce. The divorce rate in America is almost 50%.
yeah, I bet right now being a divorce lawyer, you make money. No.
And for second marriage, is 75%. Go about 2 years in love.
That's so ironic. It says why do guys like keeping their relationship a secret?
Because you still wanna hit up other chick. Most of the time you still wanna, you don't want
Also trust each other.
Yeah.
I play a big part in not trusting your friends.
Yeah,
Or you're too embarrassed about it.
Then why are you
Why
doing that?
the fuck are you?
No, it's like some judgment of the judgment of telling these guys, hey, you remember that girl that we saw?
Yeah.
It's me there.
Going back
Yeah.
to toxic masculinity.
Exactly. So like-
While I'm comfortable with that girl, I see something, but then I'm afraid to tell my friends.
Tap up into.
When I tell them,
It's
it's gonna be those. You're like,
Hey, retention ritual.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because for me.
More come on, the reason you get the
yeah. Marupilal for life.
this is your thing.
Lindsay's every day.
Lindsay's
Just
every
if they're
day.
your friends.
Lindsay must stay. You can hear the menu here.
Okay, yeah. How to do it? Come on.
And then now what's one of the right? Oh,
Like it is a good feeling.
no, but
So what's like?
but then also for me, but also for me, as much as like I don't get why you know why also like, that first point that you made to cheat. I feel like most guys keep their relationship
I know,
to
like
cheat because like it's easier that way.
So like,
So when you hit another chick up, it's like, oh,
Hauna evidence,
yeah.
hauna
only Nelly.
yeah, we were just having a fling. But
Yeah.
it ended,
But
so-
It was not a real
Somebody
thing.
who was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
there's
is that
no-
per se.
God.
these questions. Guys, you know why these questions are so funny then? It's because they are always a follow-up to what we were saying. So listen to what this one says, right? It says so it says, do guys cheat because of their friends and to impress their friends, or they cheat out of their own will?
Both ways.
Yeah, both ways.
Both
Both
But
ways.
most of the time, in long like relationships that have been happening like over a long time, you cheat looking for something new.
Yeah, that's cheating out of your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
One
then,
more.
but
And
then
then
what
cheat
happens is your chick finds out, and then your chick becomes something new, but like the bad type of new.
Oh, like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Like,
is-
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut off you and feed it to my
Cut
type
what?
of- yeah, you, yeah,
Yeah.
And then there's the one known person, your friend.
Now
Friends.
honestly, now I'm gonna say this is because of friends. No, out of own will.
Friends.
I would say friends. No, honestly, that's not. You know what? Okay, I believe yes, the ones who cheat out of their own
Yeah,
will.
but
eh?
friends is a
But
bigger
but
thing.
but friends, it's bigger. Also, going back to what you said, whoever you're associated with, you get painted in the same light. Now, I'm gonna be painted as a cheater because can deal with your cheating ass. Exactly, and also for me, I don't tolerate cheating. I always say, once you have been cheated on, especially by the person that you saw in future and love them, and you know, like you'll never want to do it. Okay, there are still people who still do it again for revenge, but that doesn't help.
Yeah,
for me. And also the trust in a relationship, because now I cheat, I cheat, trust
no.
Because firstly now I'm not
Weirdly enough, the relationship to that last time.
No.
Because I'm gonna lie.
That trust, but there's always arguments.
Like Baba Izore, Uchiti, Babella, or a sorry baby. But Chita have Babella, but sorry baby. Like in a legal where the same thing behind.
Like, what's a relationship without arguments?
No, but
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying
It's not a healthy relationship, man.
But like ironically, those relationships, it's all like 5 years.
No, but okay, they last. Here's the thing, they last, but then here's a problem with them. When now it becomes a failure, it becomes fireworks, crickets. It's like everything, and
like
even as now the friends are involved. They're staying, they're staying, that guy. But hey, no. Relationship different. Yeah, even if how cooking
Influencing you to
like you end up in a breakup now. Let you prove it that I was on a piece. What to see you like yes, they last, but they fell more. It's not nice for the people in the relationship, even for the people outside.
Surrounding the relationship. Yeah,
Not private. Imagine you can give a private relationship. I'm not to shoot. Yeah, let's shoot. We need to cheat.
That's a psycho. That's a psycho.
Yeah, the psychopath. Yeah, next question.
Okay. Is it okay for a woman to earn more in a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
There's no problem. As long as she's not bitchy about it.
Yeah.
I'm the one making the
Yeah,
money.
I'm the one
You ain't
making
doing
the money. Doing shit.
Because
as much as pride is the devil, a man's pride is everything sometimes. And then just to like be blunt or when you're nothing, I'm basically supporting you.
It's
It's genetical for a man to be the one who provides. So when you make it obvious, sorry, he's feeling.
Yeah,
The marriage will be
something else.
It's ironic, because you guys say this, but if I had like other guys, they would say no. So I'm speaking.
I'm
not saying no, but I'm speaking as a no guy.
Yeah.
And then he's okay, in between. Like it will make sense. I'm in between. So, guys, most of them, mostly would say no, right? For a pride issue. But then we have most of them who say no. But I don't want to go on my head. I get like Musari who feel mona that money are and then do you understand what I'm saying? Conclude can happen the bill, but then go start and no hey, here goes your give a here installment that give a only exactly. So you understand as much as I'm speaking, remember I'm still speaking, I'm responding to the new guys. So a lot of guys will say no. So like for me, it's one of the things I always say, we as guys, we need to really start coming together and talking and having this kind of conversations without women, actually camera says maybe it can spread the weight.
But even without the camera.
Yeah, even without. And also, we as guys, we need to also change our how the things that we prioritize in friendships, like the things that we talk about. Because this thing out here, kopan, koloi, beer. It's always.
They don't talk about making it. They talk about spending it.
Yeah. Or who has the most one?
Yeah.
Look, roof, or they talk about other people's lives.
But it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for Bahano or Wanyana. Because high more, there's no girlfriend allowance.
Oh, yeah. But also for me, that's what I feel there. And when you're not more, less things for me to pay.
Exactly, like Riri,
Exactly, and
all
also
those things. But
no, but also
which one you not
no, also, but having that guys who even like but refuse their wives to work.
that one I can't.
But
very toxic. Those
vacation because
When I feel
it's all income, and now you lose a miracle.
But then like
Give
sometimes,
me the pillow one more
and like sometimes getting some guys stick to that relationship because that guy gets that money from her girlfriend or her wife. Because like
Sugar daddy.
yeah,
I mean
yeah,
sugar mom.
sugar mom.
Question: you guys cheat better than men?
No.
When guys and when
It's
guys
obvious,
cheat,
guys.
they want to flex.
Yeah.
Women.
Going back to the
Women
Women
cheat and be
cheat or I cheat or it's enough. The
Yeah.
best friend.
the best friend with everything.
Guys,
Best
I
friend.
don't have problem ka ba ka ba sa dibile yes what ka ba sa ba cheat ne. Mosadi u cheat up. We as men we cheat here or down.
Yeah, a man cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So women cheat up. So let me talk cheat and when. Ka cheat ha cheat and then. La ka mo. Just like I can understand that. Sometimes you look at sometimes you look I can understand that being continue.
But girlfriend to introduce, hi, this is my male based. When it's a male based friend, they will not have soon.
Exactly. No, that's right. No, like it's true. I only know que você grau, no curso do ai bem. No to lapine, no part one, no. Part one
to move this or one thing.
Yeah.
Benefit alone.
Yeah. Okay, Valentine's okay, lady perfume tadi message. Mara baby, put a net. Perfume then. I also not take it in. You don't take it in. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hey, benefit a little more.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. There's still that part that
Like yo.
Actually, one money. Hey.
Or I'm kissing your family. Why do you family? I'm kissing your family. What's the banana? What's the banana? Borana? Hold on something. When I eat, I don't try to chew. I'm kissing your family. Go family barrel. Yo. I can't go in where there's a hat again. How about I know? Will I be lying? I know this house.
Put me before I go. One.
Outside, who can family? How? Ola okay.
Yeah.
Confusion.
Then we thought,
It's a damn.
oh Joshua, which one?
Now you're going deep.
Oh.
No, but like it's the guy you asked.
No, I'm not saying we are going deep. I'm saying we are going deep with this question. Why is it difficult for guys to open up emotionally?
They are
Yeah, Ju, like we've been taught boys don't cry.
Girls don't cry.
Straight.
As
As going to fair. Yeah, no.
Even the society.
Yeah, even the society.
Baby, when you nalla, I listen, baby, when nalla.
Come on,
Yeah.
Yo, happy, I'm bored. Marama, to be like some mata.
But then they talk that they want honest guys. Pure.
That's how honest.
That's why I say in this instance, it's actually the women who have to make the change. As much as I don't know if that makes sense, because also, guys, let me tell you, like, you might not nice man, because walla, mara walla.
Fuck. It's like,
So but like there's a lot of factors. It's your childhood. It's the people that are surrounding you. It's your it's a lot. Like it's a lot of
factors.
So, but then that's why I say it's important how you raise your child to understand that.
so how level it.
Yeah, like to cry, being emotional. Well, especially like male children. Allow them the freedom to cry. Allow them the freedom to be emotional.
That's
Allow
not
them-
language you still.
Exactly, because you are taught to hold it.
Yeah.
Like, hold-
We're very good at holding it.
Exactly. But then I hate one.
It's like a boom.
That's not to go, hey.
It's not a
You're praying about shit that
But
happened
it
like
also-
10 years back.
But it's not an excuse, but it also contributes to the fact that GBV.
Yeah.
Because when
That's why
you
suicide rate, high. The highest thing. Because holding shit in alcohol. That's why there's a lot of murderers, rapists, psycho.
What's a papa inside
now, even saying that about the rape, do you know also this thing are not allowing men to be open? I feel like okay, I'm not saying that stats are wrong. I still feel like women are the ones who are vulnerable in our society. Women are the ones who, like, it's dangerous to be a woman. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, this is what I'm saying. There are men who have been raped, but they can't report that.
Exactly.
But what? No, you know, it's not that. I know there was a case where this guy, they literally laughed at him. Serious.
Like,
How mad am I?
Yeah.
Be a man about it.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
man.
wanna be a Christian.
What turns you on? I said
Confidence. For me, the first thing is confidence.
confidence, intellectual,
Intellectually, like,
and intention.
Intention, what you
Yeah.
Knowing what you
Oh,
want,
yeah.
what you want.
Yeah. Hal street forward, I think monate kamkhulu. Finding out
Because, like,
relationship.
guess out. Because you could guess or guess out wrong, then
Yeah, but
now
then-
you turn her off. The vibe be like.
And a great communicator too, because there's this thing
Yeah.
now where mutano got
Bolela le
Baby,
nna
sharp.
It's not
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
Why did that sharp side? Very dangerous.
and guys, not that we are stupid, but how sharp we gonna be like, okay, hey, let me go out.
Yeah, why slow down?
Yeah.
They will back to the thing how why was man that they don't open up emotionally. Because what is how I go sharp? Yeah, sharp. Or okay. I say sorry, are you sure?
Asineleno mhlawumbe
Even though I'm
But
not
like,
like,
you know how girls would be like, you, I'm a guy, right?
yeah.
Baby, are you okay? No. Ah, yes. Baby, are you okay? Yes. Baby, are you okay? Yes. Okay.
Sure.
You see? You see? You see what I like dating you? You can see that I'm not okay. I cannot read my mind. I asked you your ass.
Obviously, I can't read your mind. Doesn't make sense. Since we're not audible, so we can talk to
tlhalosa
people. Yeah, like be blunt
yeah,
about everything.
go so re bone re tswa bjang no ntse o di tswalela it's just running around the same circle.
Question.
That also, when you go through and on.
Yeah.
Sense of humor. Baba serious.
You're being so insensitive. Like, at least like have a sense of humor.
Yeah, sense of humor.
Because that like I like that joke.
No,
That joke.
yeah, that
Oh,
joke.
exactly.
Yeah.
I like
Exactly, especially when they understand you.
yeah.
Those are hard to find.
Speak.
That's crazy.
Speak. When you disagree.
Yeah.
These guys have that sense of humor in people. You know that certain like especially my friends, guys. Especially about my friends. Their sense of humor, eh, sometimes you just sit there and you're like,
Okay, but like
that's
it's not
messed up. Like
not
you
all
just
the
sit there and you're
time.
like, damn.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not all the time.
And there are jokes will make you actually not sleep. You'll be like,
You're just proving how high our IQ is.
Yeah.
You make you think for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Albert
Imagine.
Einstein, I don't think I'll give up.
alright, so we've come to the end of the video, but I'm still willing to do other, still make other videos with this topic, like answering questions that you guys want to know from guys. Remember, if you want to ask those questions, you can leave them down below on this specific video and go check part 1 and part 2. Now, also for the last time, this is the curtain call. This is
Mario. G-Force.
First.
and I'm OKing. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah. Woo!